Counselor, let's make sure we're live on YouTube. Over there. Who's back there? Anybody? Okay, Ben, we're on live, correct?
Yes, you are live.
Okay, thank you. All right, let's have a roll call vote, please, Ms. Diaz.
Counselor Amanda Chavez,
Here.
Counselor Lee Garcia,
Here.
Counselor Michael Garcia,
Present.
Counselor Carol Romero Worth,
I'm here.
and Chairman Rivera.
Here,
We have a quorum.
approval of the agenda. Any changes from staff, Director Wheeler?
No changes from staff, Mr. Chair.
Any changes from the committee? What are the wishes of the committee?
Move to approve.
Second.
A motion for approval in a second. Any further discussion? I think we have to take a voice vote, Ms. Diaz, because we have somebody on Zoom.
Counselor Amanda Chavez,
Yes.
Counselor Lee Garcia,
Yes.
Counselor Michael Garcia, Counselor Carol Romero Worth,
Yes.
and Chairman Rivera.
Yes,
Motion passes.
thank you. Approval of the consent agenda. Any changes from staff?
No changes from staff, Mr. Chair.
Anyone wanted to pull? Ms. Diaz?
Mr. Chairman, there was nothing that wanted to be pulled. There was nothing.
Thank you. Just double checking. Anyone want to pull anything? All right, what are the wishes of the committee?
Move to approve consent.
Second.
Motion for approval of the consent agenda with a second. Any further discussion? A roll call vote, please, Ms. Diaz.
Counselor Amanda Chavez,
Yes.
Counselor Lee Garcia,
Yes.
Counselor Michael Garcia,
Yes.
Counselor Carol Romero Worth,
Yes.
and Chairman Rivera.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Next, we're on to presentation informational items. Recognition of the Public Utilities Department Water Division Source of Supply Staff. Director Roach.
Thank you, Chair. I wanted to recognize some staff from Canyon Road Water Treatment Plant and actually specifically our source of supply section. That water treatment plant and the two well fields that we run was voted for the second time in 3 years, Northeast New Mexico's most improved water facility by the New Mexico Water and Wastewater Association. And particularly the association was impressed with the standardization of procedures that has occurred over the last couple of years. So I wanted to thank Jonathan Montoya, who's the section supervisor, for coming, and Chris Helvey for coming to sort of represent the staff, but provide an opportunity for this board to recognize the incredibly good work that they do running the surface water treatment plant and two well fields to make sure that the water is available as needed. It's an impressive facility. If you haven't had a chance to tour it, I would recommend it. And it's great to see how they work all those things together to meet the needs. In addition to the treatment plant itself and the well fields, they're also managing the storage in the water tanks. So it's a sort of comprehensive system view that they have, and they're moving a lot of levers and constantly sort of monitoring the state of the system. So I wanted to present certificates to both Jonathan and Chris, and then we have a stack of certificates to give Jonathan to pass along to your staff. And thank you very much for the good work.
Jonathan or Chris, is there anything you guys would like to say?
Can you hear me? Right. Chairman Rivera, members of the committee. Really, I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank our staff up there at Canyon Road. It's a privilege to work with a really solid team. We work with some really brilliant technical thinkers. Our operators they're sharp as they come, and We also work with a really incredible problem-solving team, our maintenance crew. They tackle some really challenging issues in our water system. And they think outside the box and they knock it out of the park all the time for us. And they really go, they're kind of unsung, you know, they're, a lot of the systems are remote. They're not really in the view in the middle of the city where they see us around often, but it's a 24/7, 365 operation. And I really appreciate them, and I'm really proud to be a part of that team as well. So just want to take the time to say that.
Great, thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate it. Chris, is there anything you want to say? All right. Thank you. Thank you to both of you and to everyone in the division that works it. I remember you giving me and other counselors a tour. This was probably 4 or 5 years ago, I think. I don't even know if you were in your current role, but yeah, just the work that was going on out there and the tour of the facility was just amazing. So it doesn't surprise me that you've been recognized 2 out of 3 years. So keep up the great work. And I know under your leadership and under the leadership of the team and Director Roach and others that you guys will continue to do a good job. So appreciate you all. And on behalf of the city, thank you for everything that you do. Anybody else? Councilor Michael Garcia and then Councilor Romero Worth.
Just a quick thank you to Jonathan and Chris. I mean, results matter, and being recognized 2 out of 3 years is fantastic. So thank you, gentlemen. Having a strong team is one thing, but having an exceptional leader is necessary. And I think with your leadership, John, thank you. Chris, thank you so much. The services you guys provide to the city, I mean, it's critical. Without quality water, we would be in a very dangerous situation here in this city. So thank you for doing everything you do. As you mentioned, 24/7. So thank you all. And please pass along your thanks to your teams. And just keep up the great work. I'm just truly appreciative of everything you gentlemen do and your teams do every day. Mr. Chair.
Sure. Councilor Romero Worth.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And thank you both for all you do for our water supply system. I often think of you all up there, particularly at Canyon Road, but also at our other facilities. And I'm glad you pointed out that it is a 24-hour a day, 7-day a week, 365 days in the year operation. I remember visiting when I was first elected and being in your control room, and sometimes kind of lonely too, right? In the middle of the night, you may only have 1-2 people there, constantly looking at the screens and monitoring the system to make sure that you're providing what's needed, because it's very much on demand kind of deal. And just thank you for your service, your dedication, and for all you do. And I think totally agree about how, you guys are kind of off. You're not in the shopping mall or in downtown Santa Fe where, with lots of people, coming and going, you are fairly isolated. And so I have to imagine that's not always easy, and just really appreciative for the role you play. So thank you, and well-deserved recognition. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Councilor Lee Garcia.
Again, yes, our thanks to you guys. I think one of the key points I picked up there that both of you mentioned is working for a good team. And when you do work with a good group of people, it makes your lives a lot easier. Makes you want to go to work probably rather than not want to go to work. And so, everybody asks, where does the water come from? Well, I'm sure you guys can answer that. How does it get cleaned? How does it get into our pipes? And I think that may be something that would be nice for us to showcase the essential workers of the city at some point to the citizens of our beautiful city. Say, hey, this is what happens. I know our facilities are open for people to go and tour, as we did down at BDD, but you know, people, it would be really nice for others to be interested in. This is how it works, huh? It gets cleaned and comes through our system. And so, again, thank you guys for what you do. And we really appreciate everything that you do for our city. So kudos.
Thank you. Counselor Chavez?
I'll just kind of hop on with everybody else and just saying thank you. I'm sure you don't hear it enough. I think often when you're doing the behind the scenes work, that essential work, you don't hear the appreciation you probably deserve enough. So please know that your service is very much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you to your team, and, you know, keep doing that essential work that you do for Santa Fe. We appreciate it.
And I'll just finish up, you know, working in public safety for many, many years. I think police and fire get recognized because they're working on holidays, and oftentimes you people don't. You guys don't get recognized. And I think when the term essential employees come up, you guys are just as important to what happens in the city as police and fire and trash and everybody else. So super proud of everything that you guys do, and I'm super proud to be chair of this committee and having our employees recognized. So kudos to both Director Roach and Director Wheeler, who do a great job, I think, of recognizing the employees within their division. So thank you to both of you as well. And again, thank you to all of you for all the great work you do. And you're much appreciated, even though you may not always hear it. Thank you. Director Roach, did you want to say anything?
Nothing else. Thank you for that well-deserved appreciation of these hard workers.
Thank you. All right, with that, we're on action items and discussion. Nothing there. Executive session, nothing there. Any matters from staff? Director Wheeler?
No matters. Well, I guess I should say thank you, Chairman. I just wanted to say out loud that Councilor Garcia, at our last meeting, clarified that actually that I was incorrect about the discussion about the golf course logo, and we'll be getting a presentation from the golf course manager at our next meeting and have an opportunity to discuss that as a group. So thank you so much for the correction, and apologize for my incorrect information. Thank you.
Thank you. Director Roach?
Nothing from me. Thanks.
Ms. Diaz, anything?
Nothing from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Matters from the committee. Anything, Councilor Chavez? Okay, great. Matters from the chair. I have nothing except that our next meeting is Monday, February 6th. Unless there's anything else, we are adjourned. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you, Councilor. Thank you, Ben.